Good evening. Last night I had a breakthrough. So, what was going on in my mind? I've come this far, done the music, been there, done that. And now, it's time to break things again and reconstruct, reinterpret. And that's what I feel has been the way, I have led my life kind of, because I fell down, then I stood up, I tried to make it work, doesn't work, you still got to try. So if you don't fail, you will not succeed. My name is Lucky Ali. I am an actor, I'm a singer, musician. I come from a family of actors and actresses. My father was a very famous film comedian. His father was a very famous choreographer during the Bombay talkies, the silent era of cinema. My mother was an actress, and so was his sister, Meena Kumari. So we come from a family of artists, actors. Dad would have these sessions at home where music directors, like you would have heard of Rahul Dev Burman, or people like he worked with or gave a break to. And that's where the music started for me. But there was always this confusion, because Dad was this actor, and so everybody would ask me, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? And I'd get really confused, like, man, I can do this and I can do that. I can act, I can sing. And then, no, you got to make up your mind. You got to do one thing. Okay? And there was a confusion about that. And as you know, Bollywood is a closely knit community. It's a very small community of producers, and generally you call the shot. So this was the general thing. So you had to break through that. I realized that, man, I got to focus on one thing that, describes, things that you would say that, well, I found my mojo. This is what it is, this one thing. And you had to, seek your way out, like, through whatever. You walk ahead, you fall down, you get up. And not literally, I'm talking about, this is how life is. It's never a smooth journey. It's always ups and downs, and it's very exciting. You should know that when you fall down, you shouldn't be scared to get up. Because if you didn't fail, you would not succeed. I said that before. Anyways, so finally, I was doing bit roles in television serials with Shyam Benegal. I liked hanging around with Shyam Benegal because he was this massive encyclopedia of, you could talk to him about anything and he had the answer. And I worked with some wonderful people, cinematographers like Govind Nihalani and Ashok Mehta, people like that. Also in the music field, the hard part was trying to release the work that I had composed, because you went to a music company and it said, well, it doesn't sound like what's going on. And I said, it's not meant to sound like anything. So there was that confusion. So we went to Egypt and we shot a video, and then we came back and we presented our work again, and they said, yeah, this is what we're going to do. And after that, it worked out for us. What happened was that once you do this and it is appreciated, then you think you need to do more. And you start seeking that appreciation through the work that you do. In my case, it was music. So I took a clever stance. I said, man, if I become a factory, I'm going to be like burnt out. So I might as well just go slow. So I started releasing an album once every 3 months, 3 years, to 4 years. That's what, and I feel that for me, to write music, it takes that much time anyways. For me, it's not a factory-based thing that, you can just go ahead and make a song. Sometimes it happens very soon, and sometimes you just can crack your head and it just doesn't work out. There's no music coming. Like a few months ago, like I just went through this block, and I said, what do? I mean, I don't want to reinvent the wheel again, and I love the work I do, but I don't want to do the work that I did. So I found out yesterday, what's that one thing? What's that one thing that made it change all over for me again? I went back to my basics. Okay, we've traveled this far and it was nice working with the big guys and did a lot of music, did a lot of styles. But there's something I'm missing, and it's something that I left behind. So what I do is I go back and start all over again. And this is what life is for me. You go back and you start all over again. Start all over again. And for me, that's peace for me. For me, it's growth. It's understanding. It's acceptance. We're in this world, just this one journey. And you take it for what it is, not what they make it out to be for you. Take care of your health. Eat real salt, Simple things. And that's all I didn't really come here planned to say, I didn't have a speech prepared. I just wondered, why would people want to listen to me talk and listen to you sing? So that's enough. I feel that I've said a lot of things in all my works that I've released. They were messages to me, probably to you, probably to all of us, but mostly to me, because I did the music for me. I didn't do it for you, or to become a star, or I just did it because it made me happy. It made me, my father told me, like, well, I'm making this movie, so you can choose to be in it, but you can't do the music. And I said, Dad, but I don't like your story, because it's depressing. My father couldn't handle that. But then I had my way. Like, you take cues from the elders' lives. Like in my case, it was my father's life. I took cues and formed my own life. He had rules. I broke those rules, and I made rules that suited me. But that was my decision. And that's what makes me me. Not to be scared of making your own decisions. Because otherwise you're just like one of the sheeple, One of the people. We're like sheep, all of us. Our country at the moment, it's people. What I see is this identity crisis. Who we are, where are we going? Why do I see that? I've been through that myself. We get so many television channels, there's so much information available. So it's more cool to have an American accent and roll your R's and stand on stage and, But it's not cool to be you. We've forgotten the real things, and we take on things that are so alien to us, India, our country has been that kind of a place which has invited, and it's like a bowl of milk, and everything that came in was like sugar added to the taste. And we need to be that still. right now, I find us to be, please forgive me, I find my country people to be small-minded, racist. These are not things that we were brought up on. You know, these are not things, I mean, I'm sorry that I'm saying this, but I need to say this. We're so dirty, you know, we throw kachara on the streets. We don't have any sense about people coming from foreign countries and just looking at us, but we'll wear their clothes and we'll behave like them and we're hip, yo, you know. So, just about being aware where we live in, where we come from, and where we're going. So once you figure that one thing out, I think it's all easy after that. If you ask me what that one thing is, I don't know. Not for you all at least. For myself, yes. You got to find out that one thing that works for you. And that's what will make the difference.